Hold on, guys. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I am sore today. And I don't know if anybody knew, but if you can see that lump on my back, but I don't want to show them right here. Anyway, this ain't about feeling sorry for myself or nothing. But I've had that lump since last year and then tried to get something taken care of about it. And if you know anything about the medical system, it's like I never had one ultrasound. There's a pocket of fluid. Then it busted open in January. I've took care of it ever since. Now it's sealed up and it seems like real tight and sore. But I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty good other than just a little soreness. And if things continue to not improve, and I think it is improving, to be honest with you, like I know, I have sense enough to know that if things get worse with the back, or like if it starts leaking again, I'll be praying about, do I need to go to the hospital and just get it checked out that way? Because then I think I might at least get something done fairly quickly and not go through the whole ordeal I've done over this year, like seeing a practitioner, having an ultrasound, then being told like a month and a half later, after I had figured out something and still was waiting on what was going to happen, having to call them and then saying, well, we're going to have to refer you somewhere, and then not ever getting referred and stuff. And then sometime several months back, I felt the Spirit just move and said, we're just going to work on you being done with these bozos. I take the medicine I'm prescribed and stuff, but unless it gets really awful and the Spirit moves me and says, go have it checked out at the hospital and get somebody at least do something for a minute. But I'm trusting the process, and I think everything's going to work out in order the way it's supposed to. I got a lot of work I got to do. This is going to be Living a Life of Awareness by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. Oh, girl. Come here. It's a ladybird's nose right there. Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. is the author. Daily Meditation on the Toltec Path. Hold on, ladybird. Let me get this read. Okay, baby? And I'll update y'all on the puppy. There's one puppy left. He's doing good. He's in my room asleep right now. I'll talk about that later because I know Ladybird's acting like she's on the cable out here beside me, but here we go. Loving in the moment. Loving everyone unconditionally, including ourselves, is the key to peace. Yet we often find it easier to practice unconditional love with strangers than with members of our own family, and that includes ourselves. Why is that? One reason is that with those closest to us, we carry the baggage of wrongs from the past and project them into the now. With strangers, there is no baggage from the past, no emotional hooks to distract us from experiencing the perfect love that exists in the moment. This is why forgiveness and letting go of the past are so important. When we are ready to do so, it allows the opportunity to heal the wounds that divide us. Loving ourselves unconditionally also allows us to accept the truth that we may not be ready to forgive and let go. Respect starts with ourselves. Practice. With awareness, remember to see everyone in your life as new in this moment. The person sitting at the dinner table with you today is not the same person who sat there yesterday. You are not the same person you were yesterday either. Forgiveness allows us to love everyone for who they are at this moment. Yeah, man, forgiveness starts first. You start learning how to forgive yourself. But I love that. And Ladybird. And because if you can't forgive yourself, then you're probably not going to forgive other people. And I think forgiveness is the key in life. You're going to do things that ain't so great for yourself. And there's going to be other people in certain situations maybe have done something that you're not so happy about. But if we let it go and let that hardening heart not get us down, and we open our heart and we forgive those, then I think it, for me anyway, I'll speak personally for myself. Anybody that actually harmed me in my life, I've let it go. I forgave them. There's been few people that were physically harmful in North Carolina where I had to go to the hospital, and then a few years later I still was able to sit in a public place where that person was, because I at some point addressed the issue, and we were able to talk. And whether I liked it or not, I mean, they had no reason to do what they did, but I know I walked with extreme caution though anytime that person was around, even though I'd talked and let it go. I knew then that that person was a ticking time bomb. Nobody really liked being around them, and I knew I can be around them for a length of time in public, but I always had my guard up at that point. It wasn't ever going to happen again. There was nobody going to beat me down just because they wanted to or had some misconception in their head. If I hadn't done nothing to deserve it, then it wasn't going to happen again. You weren't just going to attack me out of the blue when we're all just sitting around having a good time, then all of a sudden somebody gets some weird change in their head and they go violent on me. So anyway, I didn't mean to go on a tangent. I got to get the panel off of the bottom of the trailer and check to find a puppy. There's a puppy, I think, under there. So I have that to do today. And after that, I'm gonna slow it down. I'll be doing a few more videos, and then as far as physical chores today, I'm not gonna do that much. I'll wash dishes and stuff, but I'm gonna go slow. After I get the first thing, when I get geared up here, I'll take that panel off and get that taken care of. But and just play with the puppy that's alive, and I think I'm going to name him Survivor. If I keep him, I'm praying about whether I need to keep him or not. But one thing's for sure is I got plenty of time now. There's only one, that's him. If it takes a little while before somebody might want him, if I don't decide. But I'm praying about it, and I'm waiting for an answer. I'm not going to make a decision until I feel a movement that tells me one way or another. And sometimes the answer just happens without hearing it. Like, let's say a week from now, I still got the puppy. Another week, it just kind of grows into the answer. Maybe that was my answer right then as I was talking. But y'all have a good day, man. You'll see my face again before the day's over. I plan to do a video on where I'm at with the channel, several different ideas God has me working on with a nonprofit and some other stuff. Trying to sort all these ideas and figure out how and what I want to say in certain videos. So, and I'm thinking about the future of how my content eventually will end up being more streamlined and get a consistency down. But for right now, let's just enjoy the way it's coming. Let's enjoy the way it's moving. I appreciate all y'all. Until next time, Mr. Cloud says the eternal moment, over and out. Ditto.